Comparison is the thief of joy by Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt, very famous person. He said, comparison is the thief of joy. Hello players, welcome. This is your boy Jaystiqs coming at you with another video. This is Drum Therapy. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you would be alerted every time there's a new video. I think comparison is a core part of the human experience, because just think of it. If I give you a ball, right, and I tell you, how big is this ball? You can't really tell me how big it is until you compare it to another ball or you compare it to something else. Then you're like, okay, this is bigger than this, or this is smaller than this. So in everything we do, we usually have to compare to get perspective on what we are doing. But when we translate that to music, we always see someone playing better than us. We always try and compare ourselves to other people and evaluate our skills based on other people's skills. And it doesn't always make us feel the best, you know. Sometimes some people want to quit. In our WhatsApp group, link below, they put videos of two drummers, right? Imano Bludo and Kofi Ima, and people were saying this person is this and this person is that and this person is this and this person is that. We always compare ourselves to other people, and that's not bad, because that's a human experience. But when we do that in music, it might not be the best thing for us to do at the time, because we are all on our own separate journeys. So someone's journey might look glamorous today, and your journey might look like it's not happening the way you want it to happen. But your time to shine is coming, and if you don't stick to your journey, your time to shine will never come. It's like, the analogy is like you plant a seed, right? And you see someone else's tree growing. So what you do is you go uproot your seed to see if it's growing, and put it back in the soil, and take it out and put it back in the soil. It will never grow. But if you leave it and water it and take care of it, it would grow to become a big apple tree or cassava tree. Wait, is cassava a tree? Some tree. Okay, it will grow to be some magnificent tree. But if you don't leave it to grow, if you don't work on it, if you don't cultivate it, if you don't nurture the gift, it won't grow. And by comparing with other people, we feel like we should change what we are doing to be like them, because what they are doing seems to be working, but what we are doing doesn't kind of seem to be working. But you never know. You are working on it under the soil. You are growing the seed, but you don't know that it's growing. And if you switch, you would kill that plant. Comparison really is the thief of joy. It steals your joy, so you don't feel like you're happy in what you do. You don't actually love what you do. And if you don't love what you do, you wouldn't feel like keeping on playing drums or keeping on learning those 16th notes ghosted patterns or paradiddle, whatever flammadiddle things. You would stop learning them because you feel like it is not working. But the less we compare, the happier we become. So for me, I used to compare a lot. I still actually do compare, but at least it's not as much as I used to. So on my Instagram, I would have like a whole bunch of people I'm following. And I found myself always comparing myself to this person, and well, this person has this amount of likes. Oh, by the way, go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. Here or here, I don't know. So this person has this amount of likes, that person has that amount of likes. How come my videos are not getting as much likes? And I would keep comparing myself, and every time I compare, I would feel bad about myself. So one day I just decided, you know what? I'm unfollowing everybody. That's how come when you go on my Instagram, you see the people I'm following are very little, because it's not because I feel like I'm important such that I don't need to follow anyone. No. The reason why I do that is I don't want to keep comparing myself to people that like I have been comparing myself to. And when I do that, it makes me feel less than a drama, less of a drama actually. So I unfollowed a whole bunch of people, and the people I follow right now on Instagram are the people who inspire me to be a better drummer. I'm not comparing myself to them. I'm literally watching what they do to teach me to be a better drummer, to give me ideas and things to learn, things to practice, and all those kind of things. So I think that is very important. Comparison would bring you down and steal your ability to be creative, your ability to innovate. Because if you're always looking at what someone is doing, you don't give yourself the chance to think for yourself, to come up with new stuff, to come up with like cool drum fills, cool licks and stuff. And it's only when you give your brain the space to just relax and play the groove and stay in the groove, then you start coming up with cool ideas. Then you start coming up with like mad things. But then you have to give your brain the space to just think. That's why some people do meditation, such that you clear your mind. Then you can have good ideas. Then you can have like bright ideas. But when we are always looking here and looking there, and this person did this and this person did that and blah 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 blah, it's like we're always jumping from something to another, so we never settle. We still feel bad in the process because we are always comparing ourselves to other people. And in comparison, you will never feel like you're good enough. Even if you feel like you're better than the person, you would go find another person that would make you feel like you're worse. So that is the point. We shouldn't compare ourselves to other people, especially in music. In life also, because we are all on our own journeys. Someone's tree would bloom and grow today. Yours would bloom and grow tomorrow. And like I found myself having to reassure myself of something like that recently, because a friend of mine that started YouTube recently is doing very well, and I'm proud of her. I'm happy that she's doing very well. But then it also made me feel like, well, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and how come I'm not doing that well on YouTube? How come my subscribers are not like exploding? There are not so many subscribers. and someone who just started now has that many subscribers. But that is not the point. You see, that is not the point. The person is doing well. I need to be happy for the person, and I need to focus on my own journey, because my own journey has its point of explosion. And if I don't stick to this journey, I will never get to the point of explosion. By explosion, I mean like 100,000 subscribers. Please subscribe. 100,000 subscribers. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers. Please. Please. Okay. Yeah. Comparison. Please don't compare yourself to other people. Even if you're comparing yourself, it needs to be in a way that you're trying to perfect what you're aiming to be. So if you've not reached that point, your comparison is just so that you evaluate what you're doing and adjust to get to that point. It should never be that this person is better than me. Why am I not at this level that this person is? And feeling bad about yourself, because that will never help you in any way. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what's happening in your drumming. And subscribe if you're not subscribed already.